Well, in August, we're hearing people's personal stories. We're hearing about their individual journeys of faith. And the person we're hearing from today has been everywhere, has done lots of things. We usually are aware of his witness by either song or decoration, but today with actually a verbal story. So would you please welcome to the chair our very own Kurt Litzenberger.
Well, thank you.
I couldn't see the mic from over there. I was about to panic, but it was
you've
nestled in a crevice.
You've had some eye business going on. So. Calvin is in the booth. He usually is up there on
Calvin's
Sunday
story
morning.
is next week. So, so you've been Methodist, and you've been Episcopalian, and you've been Presbyterian, and then for about 20 years, you've been in this hodgepodge of spirituality, which is perfect for a Wesleyan Anglican Calvinist. And so, what is your story?
Well, it's true. I've been kind of everywhere, but I've been here since, attending since 1997, and as of August 8th, a week ago, I've been working here for 15 years. So, I'm currently the longest surviving staff member. But it's true, Durrell and I talked earlier in the week about this event, and he said, you can't cover everything. And I said, that's true. But I came to the realization that my spiritual journey and my worship journey has always been affected by my music, and where I've gone to school and who I've worshiped with and everything. Always had an element of I was there because of my music. And ironically, this church now that I've been nearly 20 years here was probably the first worship community I ever chose. And it had nothing to do with music. I worshiped here for more than a year before I even joined the choir. That was way back over behind Lester's. And so it can seem a little confusing when you've worshiped in so many different theologies and whatnot. Where do you find a thread? Where do you find a theme? And I remember as a child, and we've discussed this over the years, I said, well, if God didn't write the Bible literally, how did it happen? Well, men who were divinely inspired wrote it. To which my reaction is, as even a very young child, is, well, why is my divine inspiration any less valid? And I kind of challenge everyone in this room to that same question. And your divine inspiration is valid. And so even though I've been, I worshiped on Friday night and Sunday night at a church who thought the people that I worshiped with on Sunday morning would never be going to heaven. So I had this real dichotomy of things going on, but I never questioned myself or where I was going or my theology, because I think we all innately come to that conclusion. I said to Durrell once, the most honest thing I've ever heard a preacher say in church is when he tells us, I'm not going to tell you what to believe, because you're going to decide that for yourself anyway. And I don't mean that flippantly, and neither do you, but honestly, everywhere I've been, and it runs the gamut, I know that people are sitting there in a church like yours and ours, listening to someone say something, and we all come to conclusions about what we do accept and what we don't accept. So I think that's one reason why I'm very happy here, is that we're free to kind of appreciate and accept our own divine inspiration.
The Apostle Paul said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, because it is some heavy lifting. But, but once you've done it, you won't go back.
And that's why I think I've enjoyed every place I've worshiped. I've accepted everywhere I've worshiped, only because I was kind of stable in knowing that, you can work that out for yourself.
Well, one of the ways that we get to explore our spirituality here, and some of the ways that makes that fun and maybe energizing for us, is because of the music, because of the decor, because of the staging, and so much of that is the personal work of our facilities manager Kurt Litzenberger. So will you please thank him for his journey and for his ministry here at Sunshine Cathedral.